What's going on, everybody? Welcome to The Obsession. I'm Carl Bethke.
Mike Stadler here.
Mike.
Yes, sir.
It's October, baby.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Our favorite time of year. Well, close to our favorite time.
Right.
Yeah, it's right there.
I love me some October.
Oh, everybody loves October, especially the end of the month.
Right, Halloween's when the monsters come out.
That's right. Always put a monster on the wall in October. Halloween. We're going to talk about the do's and don'ts here in October.
Yeah, buddy.
And we're firm believers in, obviously, pre-rut hunting.
Yes.
So there's plenty of do's and don'ts. Early October, everybody's starting to get excited because you're getting them pictures.
Yeah.
A bigger deer moving at midnight.
And I got me a buck at 1:30 in the morning.
Look at it. This is the deer I'm shooting right here. Yeah, this is the one I'm going to take. Do not get cranked up. Here's a don't. Don't get too cranked up about your midnight pictures.
Yeah.
You know, to me, you know, in October when we're getting those nighttime pictures, that's telling me the deer are traveling. It's taking them that long to get there.
Yeah, not good.
Not good.
Because we're not their destination.
Right. Exactly right. If you've got daylight movement, hey, great. That's awesome. But yeah, don't get too cranked up on your pictures of your deer between that 10 p.m. and 4 a.m. Because that's telling you those deer are transitioning and moving to your property. They're not probably staying on your property, so their huntability is minimal.
Right.
That's one kind of thing I watch for. The other aspect of it is early October, let's just say anything before the 20th is too early to go bombing into your great stands.
Yeah, hold off a little bit yet. Don't say the rut is on.
Yeah, don't
you
be...
see that first year and a half old buck run through the woods.
Yeah.
The rut's not on.
No. No.
And the rut is different everywhere. It's
Yeah.
not all going to happen on October 25th or October 28th or whatever day you say it's going to happen. They're all different.
Well, yeah, the rut on my property is totally different than the rut on your property, and we're, what, 150 miles apart?
Yeah.
Something like that. Maybe not even that. But, you know, that being said, don't get all cranked up on the hype you see on the Facebook machine and the rut watches and all of that. Just because somebody says rut's on doesn't mean you go to your rut stand.
Rut stand. I would say a big thing is do hunt cold fronts.
Of course.
And I don't care if you haven't seen a buck there and you got a cold front coming, you better get out there.
Oh, yeah.
Because the chances of one being there have now doubled.
I was going to say doubled for sure.
So we hunt every cold front.
Yes, especially October.
Yes, somewhere. Here, your place, wherever we got to do it, we're doing it.
Your chances for buck movement increase substantially.
Yep.
And like we've said before, you guys heard us say, a cold front to us is basically, and we've shown it documented, 7 degrees of change.
Yep.
And we're talking daily temperature, okay? So I'm not saying the morning going up and the evening coming down 7 degrees. What I'm saying is if they predict 80 on one day and they predict 73 the next day, that's the change. You have to know when to get in there for that change. So pay attention to barometric pressures when fronts are coming in and coming out. Either you're hunting mornings or evenings on this information.
It's not hard to be a meteorologist. Look at the ones now. They can't get anything right.
Yeah, I wish I could have a job where I could be 50 to 70% wrong.
That's a huge thing.
That's a huge thing.
Another thing with that too, we say that is we actually hunt the does.
Oh yeah.
For the bucks. That's when we're hunting our does.
Yeah.
We know where our solo does are,
Yeah.
our breeder does hopefully. They're the ones we want to be around because they're the ones that they're going to get sniffed.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, don't, yeah. Hunting the does is fine. We got to kind of watch that part of it too on the grounds that early October is a little bit different.
Yeah,
Everybody talks about October lull, I guess.
I'm talking, well, I always think of October and I think 20th and on.
Yeah.
So I'm saying the 20th and on, you want to be where there's going to be does.
Right.
Is what I'm rephrasing that too.
Right.
Yeah, early October, no, I'm not hunting my does.
Right.
You know, but yes, 20th and on, I'm going to look for where my does are going to be because that's where bucks are going to be.
100%.
You know, or going to.
Yep. You know, you got to watch too. So watch your masked crops. Masked crops are big in early October, mid-October. And that's where a lot of people start talking about the lull. You know, well, I'm not seeing them on my food plots. I'm not seeing them, you know, in my green plots until after dark, and I don't know why they're not doing. They're turning nocturnal. Well, they're really not. They've got food right in their bedding areas.
Yeah, they don't need to.
No, so they don't have to expose themselves to you. So don't freak out when all of a sudden this happens.
Yeah.
The October lull to me is whatever you want to call it. It's not something I believe in that much. It's just the deer are changing their feeding patterns.
Right, it's just another shift in the whitetail woods, really.
Exactly. Yep. Don't think that they're over pressured if you're not pressuring your properties. Obviously, the next aspect of October is, you know, you're going to see more aggression with the bucks, so you're going to be able to call.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say, do use calls.
Do use calls.
We don't really use our calls until the 20th and out.
Right.
Again, that's always our magical number.
Yep.
You know, we both like to decoy.
Yep.
We both use ground calls a lot. We both will rattle. A lot of that you'll have to check out some of our other podcasts.
Yeah. We'll talk
when
about
to rattle, how to rattle, when to grunt, how much to grunt. Like, don't get crazy.
Yeah, and then don't be that guy. You always see it. I always see it all the time on the internet. The very last desperation call.
Give him an old snort wheeze. That should do it.
Yeah, that's not exactly the way it's going to
be. It usually does a really good job of getting rid of the deer.
Yeah. They're like, wait a second, I got to go. Yeah. Do expect some chasing towards the last week of October. That's when we start to see some chasing here in southern Wisconsin. But you should have documentation or Scott's stupid hot out.
I know. It's stupid. Stupidness is stupid.
Luke says, airtight house, set on comfy. You can't go wrong. That is a fact.
Correct, sir.
You are correct. Oh, Rusty's got a 3-year-old walking. What we like to do is scroll through YouTube, Facebook. I think she's good now. Are they good?
Yeah.
All right. So obviously, you know, early October you don't have a ton of the buck movement, but you start to see the pickup in mid-October based off of weather and temperatures, obviously. We can get snow in October.
Yeah, we've done it.
Yep. And
I shot one in the snow. Remember that? It was 4 years ago here.
Yep.
Remember?
Yep.
We got that big blast of snow, and it was in October.
Yes.
I grunted that bad boy right to him and killed him dead.
Dead. There's one of them in the background.
Yeah, he's over there.
He's over. There's a few of them in there, but yeah.
There's
Yeah. If you get an opportunity, if it gets really cold and the snow comes in, it really gets the deer up in the
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and then watch the rain and everything coming in.
Yeah.
You know, don't. I guess
I would say too, don't be afraid to hunt rain, because there's different kinds of rain. I know everybody's like, what do you mean it's different? Like a little light rain is not going to really deter deer.
No.
You know, an absolute downpour, you're really wasting your time. I'm not saying it can't be done.
Yeah.
But
Heavy rain, thunderstorms.
Yeah, they're usually not up and moving.
No.
You know, and a shot there better be perfect.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because you're not tracking it.
No, it will wash your blood away instantly.
So, you know, light rain, we'll hunt in light rain.
Oh yeah.
Or especially what we like to do, if it's raining and we know it's going to stop, we're going to get in there.
Oh yeah.
Because I will guarantee you the deer will be up on their feet after a rain.
100%.
So if you can stand it, you know, or time it, you know.
Morning, October 24th. Got big rain, storm moving in. It's supposed to start raining here about noon. Open source in the morning, deer movement. Sitting over a scrape. Hadn't been freshened up. So I pissed in it. We'll see what happens there.
And use your information, and like Mike said, we'll get out. It'll be raining. We'll have like an hour left of the rain, and we'll head to the stand.
Yep.
And we have seen some of the largest deer and more deer just as that rain stops.
The nice thing too about the rain is, don't forget, your entrances are nice.
Oh yeah.
Because it's quiet.
And
The scent is down. It's quiet. You can get in there. Yeah, you're going to get a little wet.
Yeah.
But hopefully it stops. You got to believe the weather.
Yep.
That it's going to happen.
Well, you should become a weatherman because you can make your own decisions,
Yeah.
honestly. But everything, with the rain going on, all the leaves that are left on the trees, that are on the trees, are moving. So your movement, as you move slowly through the woods, is covered by like Mike said, it's quieter because the leaves on the ground are soft. They're not crunchy. And there's movement everywhere, so you can get away with more as you're sneaking through to get to your stand.
Yep.
And that's a big advantage when it comes to getting in there. And then the deer are going to get up and feed because they've been down the entire time it's been raining.
Yeah, if you got a big rainstorm that's rolling all night, you know, and it's going to end at 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, get out there.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know, a little bit before that, get in a stand and get ready. Because usually the woods really opens up.
Yep.
You know, and it's pretty neat.
And as we get closer to the end of October, obviously, we start to get does that are starting to come into estrus. At least in our area here in southern Wisconsin. And at that point, you're going to start to see a little bit of the chasing phase. If you see a 1.5-year-old buck following a doe, does not mean that doe is in heat or in estrus. Because 1.5-year-old bucks start following does as soon as their velvet comes off there.
I think when you start seeing, you know, if you're seeing like a 2.5-year-old bucks, if you got some you're watching, and you start seeing them kind of doing what you want to see the other deer doing, it kind of gives you an indication of what's coming.
Mm-hmm.
And you can kind of get a time frame off of it, you know, I think anyway.
Yeah.
As to know, okay, this 2.5-year-old's now about another week and a half.
Yep.
Should be good. Big boys should be doing the same
start to move,
You know, so it's a pretty good way to judge maybe if you're going to take some time off.
Yep.
Or the days you want to get in the woods.
The other thing to remember is this. The first doe that comes into estrus, there's going to be a big deer with her.
Yeah. You'll find her.
The big bucks know when it's time to do their thing. They'll sit back and watch, like, yeah, whatever.
Okay.
It's like
spend a lot of time.
It's like sitting at the bar and watching everybody and knowing, okay, well, she's getting sick of that.
Yeah.
I'm sick of that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move in.
They bought her all the drinks this time, or you just swoop in now.
Swoop in, bring it in. How you doing? That's
60% of the time. It works every time.
Right. That's a good point. But at that point, you know, then you're going to have a chance of the bigger deer. And our favorite day of the year to hunt is Halloween. We've killed a lot of big bucks on Halloween.
Yeah, that 3-day span I like there, that 29, 30, 31.
Yeah.
Man, I don't care. Okay, so family reunion, go set a tree stand.
Yeah.
Guess who doesn't have a family anymore? I'm going to be a tree stand.
That's it, right? They'll be there when I'm done.
Yeah, if I can't come to your wedding, I'll go to your next one. That's just the way it's going to be.
That's a fact. There's a lot to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't miss that week.
Yeah, our best and most, a lot of our kills are that October 27th to November 4th. We have killed a lot of big deer.
Last year we went 29, 30,
and 31st.
31.
Yeah, me, you. Well, you first, Phil,
you,
and me.
Yep. 3 days in a row, I believe it was.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's a great time to be in, and we've done a lot of it. Carl and I have done a lot of deer at that end of that.
Oh yeah.
And the very beginning of November.
And everybody's going to be like, well, Mike, that's the pre-rut. You guys should be shooting big deer then. Well, there's a lot involved in that. But, yeah. Just don't... Here's the other thing. Last year's a fine example. Temperatures. I mean, we hunted for a week, you guys. And I am not kidding. We didn't see a buck we wanted to shoot.
No.
Too much. I seen one. What was it? I seen the one 2 days before we started our vacation. Let him go.
Mm-hmm.
So, bow grabber.
Yep.
And then we didn't see a shooter buck until you killed yours.
Yeah. Well, I had the 8 was the good one that I kept.
Oh yeah.
He finally come up a couple nights in a row, but never gave me a shot.
Right.
Otherwise, yeah, we didn't see nothing.
Right.
Yeah, until I shot mine.
Till you shot yours, which was the 28th. Yep. And then I shot mine on the 31st, and Phil shot his the day before.
Yeah, I think it was something. It was like 2. It was like 3 out of 4 days there. I think we shot 3 deer or something.
Yeah. Yep. So, and then the temperature still hadn't changed, so there wasn't much daylight movement. Just so everybody's aware, it was early morning or late evening. That's when you were shooting. So temperatures again justify everything. And the rut is going to happen the same time of the year, every year. Okay, so either it happens if the daylight temperatures are decent during the day, or it happens at night during the same time every year. No ifs, ands, or buts. So when you're watching the rut report, when everybody's saying everything's dead, well, it's probably not on your cameras if you watch them in the dark. I'm sure there's plenty of chasing and all of that happening too. So. Something to remember. Those are do's and don'ts for October. We appreciate you guys listening. If you got any other comments, feel free to throw them right down here in the comments section. We appreciate each and every one of you.
Good luck up there too.
Right on.
Send us your pics. If you get something, comments, questions, we take all of it. Just trying to help everybody out.
Remember to watch for all the hunts on the Wednesday shows. That's when we'll be doing all the shows. We reach 5,000 subscribers. We've got a really nice site we're going to be giving away from Black Gold. You guys remember to subscribe. Hit the Reaper right down here in the lower right-hand corner. We appreciate each and every one of you.
Later.